Greetings, dear viewers. My name is Luc Tessier, and this is A Form of Sound Words. My wife and I were chatting the other day about the rise of therapy in our modern times. Seems like everyone is talking to a therapist these days. Some receive therapy online, some in person, some are part of group or couples therapy, while others speak one-on-one with a licensed therapist. Now, I fully accept that therapy can be useful for some people, but there is this thing that baffles me. We live in a time of comfort. We live in relative peace. We enjoy rights and freedoms that our ancestors knew nothing about. And even the poorest among us, when compared to the past, are quite rich. You see where I'm going with this? In a time where we have it so good, people are running to the therapist's couch to receive help with their problems and anxieties. It's counterintuitive, isn't it? Well, it is, if you have no biblical knowledge. Nothing affirms a Christian's faith more than observing the plight of the unbelievers around them. King Solomon put it plainly in Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 33 and Proverbs 13 and verse 15. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Good understanding giveth favor, but the way of transgressors is hard. Or the way of the person who disregards God's commandments has a hard life. It doesn't matter if there's lots of money, lots of freedom, lots of comforts. One can have all these and then some and still live a hard life. I know lots of people who have it all: friends, family, material wealth, good health, and all manner of diversions, and still find themselves on anti-anxiety or anti-depression drugs. Some need alcohol or recreational drugs to simply relax or feel some measure of peace. And then there's the psychiatrists or the psychotherapists, where many today seek to find solace and comfort. Now, as already mentioned, I do believe there's a time and place for therapy. Terrible things can happen to people in this life, like suffering physical or emotional abuse, or going through a serious traumatic event. There is profit in seeking professional help to learn effective ways to process one's emotions and thinking patterns. But here's the thing. More than 20% of Canadians went to some sort of therapy last year, and the numbers are growing. Am I really supposed to believe that nearly a quarter of all Canadians have gone through some horrific abuse or trauma requiring professional help? I doubt it. These people are all around me. None of them just came back from a battlefield where they lost comrades. None of them have been beaten by their parents or their spouse. So, what's happening here? What's happening is the result of lives lived without God. You see, the two proverbs we cited earlier spoke of the wicked and the transgressor. These are words in our culture usually reserved for the meanest, the harshest evildoers among us. But that's not who the Bible is talking about. All those who reject the Lord by word or by action are the wicked, the sinners, or the transgressors. Putting all this together, and everything makes sense. We have a culture today in which the vast majority of Canadians have rejected the Lord and his ways. The consequence of this culture, as King Solomon stated, is a cursed, hard life. You've no doubt heard the expression, common in Christian circles, we all have a God-shaped hole in our hearts, and that's largely true. God created humanity to show forth his image and glory, for fellowship and for his service. When we turn our backs to these, we're effectively rejecting what we were created for. And when we do that, well, we don't just sit neutrally twiddling our thumbs as our days pass. No. That's when sin and depravity take over, warping and destroying our very souls. Again, a King Solomon proverb, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. The cause of the rise in popularity of therapy, unfortunately, is the same as the rise in popularity of anti-anxiety and anti-depression drugs. It's the same as the rise in popularity of recreational drug use. It's a shortcut. It's an attempt to gain quick relief from the curse of the Lord, from the hardship that is a consequence of one's own sins. It's an attempt to gain quick relief from the curse of the Lord, from the hardship that is the consequence of one's own sins, and to get that relief from a source other than God. And that simply doesn't work. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. Right now, no doubt, there is a woman on a therapist's couch trying to get relief from the guilt of aborting her unborn child. There's a man who is seeking relief from the guilt of his sexual perversions. There is a person seeking peace while leading a self-centered, unforgiving lifestyle. There is no peace to be had outside of the Lord for any of these. Their ways are the cause of their miseries, and no man or woman, regardless of their credentials, can provide peace or relief for them. Oh, dear viewers, whether in the faith or without, if there's anything to learn from this devotional, it's this cry to the Lord taken from one of King David's Psalms. Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. A pharmaceutical will not give you peace or lasting relief from your troubles. It will only mask them for a short time. Ditto with the use of alcohol or recreational drugs. When the effects of these wear off, the hardship will return stronger than ever, and thus will begin the death spiral of needing more and more of the masking agents. No fallen sinner, no matter how educated, will be able to give you what Jesus freely offers to all who sincerely come to him. John 14, verse 27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 to 30. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Dear friends, the Christmas season is upon us, and there will be a lot of talk of peace and goodwill to all men. Don't be deceived. There is true peace in no other way than the way of the Lord. Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. And with that, dear viewers, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.